Hello and welcome back to Blood Rush League Season 4 Main Bracket Round 3 with Jinx versus Winter, two extraordinary teams playing against each other. I'm very excited on my favorite map on Armand Lake Mine, but we have Lich as the killer here, and we have a very spicy build here with a very hex-oriented build of Ruin Thrill, Blood Favor Pain Res with I believe that's Trickster's Glove and Boots of Speed. I'm joined by Walton. Walton, how are you? How do you find the build? And very fast first chase here onto Jake.
I am fabulous, and with the build I'm looking at so far, I feel like the killer's definitely gone for like an all or nothing sort of mindset here.
Yeah, I mean Blood Favor is crazy strong, right? We've seen Blood Favor picked a lot on our Lich sets. I really do like the build.
Yeah,
Also,
let's just say on this map specifically, Ormond Lake one, you could definitely get some pretty mean value with it if used correctly.
and we do lose the 33% chance there as Ruin. Actually, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 is it's a 1 out of 3 to get the thrill. We do lose Ruin as our first totem, which is very unfortunate. It was not thrill. However, thrill is still around to protect our blood favor. This Jake is kind of juicing right now. I'll be honest here.
Yeah, Jake with a very good chase here. However, I think after mage hand, he probably just goes down here, right?
Yeah, it's not really
Um,
playable against especially on that side. I was like, they're coming in from the short side to this filler. It's very rough against Lich and Mage Hand. And we do go down. We do get the Gen Pop for that. We get a Pain Rest here on the bottom 6 tile, or like mid 6. Like, yeah. And we do see that there's a bunch of Gen Prog happening. We do see a Gen here at 70, like 75-ish%. I think this probably was the Pain Rest one. I don't know.
I believe
This
that was the
is
thing. The first gen was doubled, I'm pretty sure.
fair. What?
And we just opt to take. Oh wait, that didn't hit. Oh, never mind.
What? Well, I think we got scammed there. Can we blame behavior for that? I'm blaming
Yeah,
behavior.
I
Dude, what
felt.
is this game?
Yeah, I think we all felt like that should have hit, but regardless,
Oh, what? We made Chen the pallet on edge map instead of that one.
Oh no!
I hate behavior so much, dude. Like, come on.
There was very some unfortunate events here. However, we opt to chase out Lara here at this interesting tile.
Oh, a bit of a spancel there, but Lara manages to avoid it. This with the tile down though, I feel like this is a bit dangerous
Ooh.
here, especially with Mei Chan.
Oh yeah, our killer can definitely use the elevation to sort of land a hit with flight with Dantia. However, I think
Yeah.
he just play M1 around.
Yeah,
This.
they do get that very good hit here. Alongside M1 also, I believe that pallet is unsafe against Mage Hand. So like I don't know. Lara was always getting hit there. She just had to decide when to take the hit and where to go. With Blood Favor in play, however, she could not play that pallet underneath main, which means that she does go down, and we'll be getting our second pain res for our second generator finished as well.
Yep, as we also say goodbye to our frill totem, so Blood Favor is still up, so we can still see some pretty mean value from it. As we opt to chase our ace around this.
I'm surprised Kay didn't
7
throw the
level.
skulls out there. They had the elevation, like the lower elevation, right? I'm pretty sure that was uncrouchable. Oh,
Oh, he's a bit of swing.
does not connect. This one connects though with Bloodlust 1 as well. Finesse here, taking the chase to 9. They played that 7 really well though, to be not getting hit on that first swing. So
Yes, that was very clean by Ace Visconti here.
yeah, good fake
However,
on the pallet.
we go down here.
Oh no, not with Bloodlust 1. They're getting that Bloodlust 1 at the end there. I think they would have made that maybe if the Bloodlust 1 didn't happen, but not sure.
Yeah,
And we do get another gen.
there.
And we think to note, Walton, is we are on third fresh hook with 3 hooks on the board.
Yeah, interesting. I've been seeing this a lot recently, where we've had the killers just sort of
nice guy streak.
Not really playing for Twilight, just sort of playing for like fresh hooks and then
I think
going.
I think it's fair considering Lich. We have seen our fair share of 4Ks on Lich, but they also get staged a lot, right? So like, if like we're thinking like we're probably playing for stages here, then I guess it's fair, right, to go for these fresh hooks.
Yeah, it can most certainly work. Yeah, as we
Oh
as
no!
we get
I'm
out,
not stuck on the pipes.
that is just upsetting here actually. As we get our
We got
last
those
fresh look
spikes
and
there in
last.
our last lane res.
Now keep in mind, Mal, this we have no more packs to slow the gens down, so we need to just rely on chasers here and now.
We
Blood
do have,
favor
yeah,
game value.
we have Blood Favor here, which like will help a lot with our chases, but without gen pressure, without gen slowdown here, the gen pressure is going to get out of control very fast. Like so, the time we have left in this game is very limited here. K just has to go for the really quick chases. Oh my god, Ace also going on a lower elevation there to dodge those skulls.
However, that chase is like is set up sort of near the hook mouse, so
Yeah, it's gonna be
this is
scary to
not.
unhook here. We do see another set of scratch marks though, and with that M1, we do get the pull, but that means Finesse goes second here. I think that's a fair trade considering if we deny the unhook, it's just a survivor going second later. And this one is the survivor going second hook now.
Yeah, no, this is an absolute very fair call here. Now, do we opt to actually go out here?
I mean, if we catch acid, I think it's really strong here. Um Momo is
We
yeah.
find I think we find the Myra here being the potential pole player.
Yeah. I mean there was a survivor doing this gen here, right? By like the nine area, and yeah, I think this is the
Oh,
survivor that was doing the gen. They do get the pull. We get a lunch and we do take the injured health state, so we have three injured survivors now, which is danger. Blood favor did activate off of that, by the way.
oh yeah. So this and then yeah, this ace is not. I don't think they not. I don't think they made anything. Yeah, they just sort of get mind games on this volley. Actually, never mind. They don't.
Oh
I take
no,
that back. But we still die here.
blood favor just ends right as they get around, but they are not getting the
Oh,
head on.
and he bait. Oh, what
Oh
a great heads up
no.
play from our kill player, noticing that our ace died in front of Locker to do a potential head on save. So
Oh. And
very very good thinking there.
I'll be honest, with that, if we manage to hook Ace here and then get the elimination, I think we actually might see a 4K at this point. I was thinking like perhaps stages, but with Jake on Death Hook now, and then being the head-on player, and the head-on player usually doesn't have like the smash it, because the other perk allowed, I believe, is smash it. I'm pretty sure smash it is allowed on Lich. They won't have as strong of a chase as some of the other survivors. So like I don't know. This might be a 4K one or a 4K zero if done right. Because they also I was gonna say they haven't gotten reset. Oh, caster's curse there. My bad.
Yeah, now in this scenario we have like a pretty good three gen here for our Lich player. So if we can try and get full resets off for our survivors, we can maybe try and
Yeah.
split two gens here. But this is still very gross, very strong gen Swan.
Yeah. No. Oh, we do lose blood favor here. That gives away though the position of our of one of our survivors.
This is our definite survivor actually.
Yeah. We do spot Jake here. We get a skulls, but that means no fast vault for Jake, and they'll be taking an M1 for that. No blood favor means that they could go to a pallet, any pallet nearby, and really play it. But
We don't
looks
have
like
to
we're gonna
chase
opt to
survivor.
drop. I think yeah, like it's a good shout to go check
That's a
on the
fair
gen
call,
here at
yeah.
9 because that's the gen they've been working on, right?
Yeah, no, we find Momo here, and we have two survivors injured. So
Mm. We do find Momo. I think Momo is the worst chase to have right now because you'd rather be chasing like a downing Jake who's on death hook to turn into a 1v2. If not, you'd rather be chasing Acid who's injured already, right? For a quick chase.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, not quite hitting that.
I wonder if the crouch mattered. I don't think the crouch really mattered there. I think she had enough distance there not to get hit. But very well played by Momo there, avoiding that hit. That's actually big. If Momo gets injured there, that means they traded. I mean, they would have gotten a bit more momentum back for the survivors, getting a full reset out of that chase. But they would have had an injured survivor. Now everyone's healthy. This is now danger here for K. Actually,
Yeah, however, we do sort of we kind of get a quick tag here on our Jake player. Do we opt to chase? No, we actually
we,
we go back to our gens
yeah.
here.
I mean, without any perks, I think we have to like I don't know. If we commit chase to Jake, I think the gen just finishes, right?
Yeah, the kill. Yeah, however, I think the kill will have to eventually come to a stage where they have to.
They have to commit
Uh,
someone.
yeah,
Yeah. They might be trying to play for like getting everyone injured, right? And then capitalizing on a survivor mistake, which is a valid choice. But that requires the survivors to overcommit a gen, make a mistake. If they decide to just constantly just reset as they play this hit and run strategy, it might be a bit cooked here for our killer. Whoa,
Ooh,
bit of an AFK tech.
bit of a standstill my game happening here.
Oh, very long AFK tech. Um, yeah, I guess
We
we can watch the gen from here. That is the upside. Oh, are we
oh
back?
there we go.
Oh, we are
Yeah,
back.
we are alive.
And Lara got a reset off of that AFK tech, I'm afraid. Oh my. I wonder what happened there.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too serious or anything, but
Yeah, no,
however,
that's bad though, because that once again, the survivors get back everyone healthy. This is slowly slipping away from a 4K, potential 4K here. I think we're looking at stages at this point.
yeah, that I mean that one little moment where we could have maybe committed for a chase there is just sort of been gone. However, we are chasing acid here on this little 10 tile, and I'm not. Yeah, they just got to
Yep.
die here.
Yeah. I mean, we could hook next to this gen here, right? The gen at 9. But I think they might be doing the gen at 7, I think is the one they'll be doing. It could be either gen. Like they're both kind of the same distance away from each other, right? It's probably gen at 7 though. Is my guess.
Ooh, that's sort of what I'm thinking as well. But I feel like the gen. I mean, we'll see here with our orb here. Okay, no,
Yeah. There was gen at
yeah,
7.
they were on 7 here.
With that gen at 75%, they get the pull off of that kick. This is
And we
scary.
find
It
our
is
memo here,
Momo.
which is the survivor. Very nice patience there from
Opa.
Memo. Very nice.
That was tough. That was tough. Well played by Momo here, getting Kate to vault that window with with fly, not flight. I don't know. I think once again, Momo is unless you're playing for like
Oh, bit of a
down
pain cake
Momo,
happening.
count them out. I think Momo is the worst chase here. Like worst person to chase, like macro wise, right? Because like Momo is like not on death hook. And if you're playing for a 4K at this point, you need to kill one of these death hooks. You need a 1v2. I think off of this chase, the last gen is probably at 90%. Oh, there we go. The gen does pop.
Yeah,
We could hook Momo here in basement and possibly play for a 10 stage.
yeah. I feel like our killer here actually decided that the gens were way too high and just went to commit
Yeah,
full Memo for the most
fair,
stages
fair.
here. So very fair call here.
Yeah, if they were committing for like stages, playing for stages, I think Momo was the best chase there because like if they were sure like yeah we're going into end game right now, um I think it was still 4K winnable if they were able to very quickly tap a survivor, right? One of the death hooks. But I don't know. The survivors played really well there, and it's very unfortunate. I honestly think the whatever issue happened that caused the bit of an AFK tech there got the survivors enough momentum to get that 10 stage. I think it was leaning towards a 4K0 at one point with the injuries happening, right? Like they got a full reset off of that. The momentum shifts. It's a bit wild, like, and it's so hard to come back from that, like going into it with like a gen at 75%, gen at 50% on the opposite side, you're perkless, they're all
Yeah.
healthy, like how, it's tough, right? You make the call. Okay, I'll try to make it a 1v2 play for a 4K0 maybe, or do I just get like the person who's not death hook to get as many stages? I guess that's the what K decided to do there, which is fair and it did pay off. That does make the win condition here for our opponent on Winter at 11 stages, Walton, and we are back into it here with Jaden on Winter here in Blood Rush League Season 4 main bracket round 3 of Jinx versus Winter with our second game of our first set of Lich here in the Armand Lake Mine with Jaden playing here for Winter with a like I said, a win condition of 11 stages and a tie condition of 10 stages. K here on our first chase with a very different build here,
Ooh.
Walton. What do you think?
This build is something that I am a lot more fond of, considering it's a pretty safe build. Pop eruption, pain res, corrupt.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
the,
this.
if you're gonna pick four gen slowdowns, guys, what would you pick? If you could pick any of them, I'm pretty sure it would be something like this, right? Like these
Yeah,
four are ran so often together when it's available.
yeah. Like imagine these perks in K snow when that 3v1.
Yeah.
Like that's almost guaranteed 4K1.
Yeah. However, they did get a ton of value from Blood Favor that game, I feel. So I think fair play. It's just very unfortunate Ruin went away right at the start. If Ruin didn't go last game, I think we could have possibly seen like a very convincing 4K result there.
Yeah, as we see the chase onto Cobb J here.
Cobb is playing that really well. They didn't get hit by the skulls, and then they won the mind game. Oh
Oh,
no!
not really
I
expecting the
cast
skull
there's
to be
curse.
there. Oh,
I'm
oh,
sorry, Cobb.
Copco,
That was my bad. My bad.
we have lost the killer. Oh, a bit of a caster's curse moment there. That's just
Dude,
very
I say
very unfortunate.
I'm so sorry. I say, oh, they're doing good. And then, no, I
It
feel guilty.
happens.
That's on me, I feel.
It happens, but it's okay though because I think the gen pressure is still pretty good here, Mel. I think we have a double and just a single one.
Yeah. We do have pop, right? So if we catch one of the high prog gens right now, it's very good. Oh
Oh,
no, I think
triggered.
that was a lunge. I think that was a lunge. Either a lunge or a attempted flight of the damned. It just yeah, maybe a spancel? Oh,
Yeah, as we go for Cobje here. Do we see hit? Do you remember see hit tank coming in from our ace player that was here
or
before?
maybe a head on? You get the vault. Yep. Oh, we catch the medium
Oh,
vault. Oh my.
honestly, kind of surprised that we didn't see a hit tank there from our ace player because with that mage. Oh, there we go. There's our ace.
Our ace
with that,
maybe perhaps was trying to. It's just I don't. Maybe they were out of position, right?
yeah,
And
we
and,
got
and maybe Dwight was saying, "I'm still okay. I'm still fine." And then like they just got hit on that medium vault, which is I don't blame them. I honestly thought the Dwight was able to get that revault, but like the lunch was just too strong.
yeah, just a bit unfortunate there.
Yeah.
However,
And
we
that's up
take
at three
chase.
gens. Yeah, and Chase here at the three tile. A thing to note, by the way, is we have pop in our build. We have not popped or erupted a gen yet.
Yes, I don't. To be fair, I don't think it'll be as impactful in the 4v1, but in this 3v1, it will
In the three
definitely
gonna be
be.
yeah, it'll be a lot stronger. It's just I guess I'm trying to think like there hasn't really I guess fair enough, right? That there hasn't really been a big opportunity to pit that pop in. Very good
Oh,
skulls.
very nice use of using the basement elevation to get that flight of
Yeah,
the dams.
but
Actually,
yeah.
that.
Oh no,
Ooh,
bouncing off the survivor there. I think. But sorry, I was saying like I don't think there has been like thinking about it. I don't think there has been a situation where they could have used the pop. But I think that's more on the survivors playing well with their chase locations rather than the killer missing a pop or something. But it does mean that three gens have popped for a tunnel out. A tunnel out at two generators remaining with everyone still fresh. We do have one injured survivor going into the 3v1 though, which is a bit good here for Jaden. But like
oh, we found the reset here actually.
that is very good here for Jaden. Oh, wait, are we getting tapped? No, no, no. Okay, they make it to the pallet, but they have to play the pallet against Lich,
We're
and Lich
not,
has many tools here.
and it's also this. Yeah, this is a very unsafe pallet here. Actually, I think they just go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're entering this firecracker. Oh, it does
Ooh.
not connect. Fair, they were like looking straight at the wall. It's gonna be a hard one to connect. We are entering this 3v1 now with a pretty decently fast hook here into the main building, an Ormond Lake mine. And this could be a bit sketchy to save here, right? With all the elevation to play around with Flight of the Damned. But it is one thing to note, it is away from our 3 gen. Kind of. Like the 3 gen is a bit spread with the gen here at the 3 o'clock. With
This
like
is true. Ooh.
yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
will.
Gen at Shack 7 and 3 is kind of defendable. 3 is the hardest one to defend. Oh, they get the read on the vault.
Oh, very good. I think the Slav were getting a little bit confused if this was actually going to vault in or not there. But
Yeah, I think Ace made the assumption like, they're gonna land behind me or they're gonna not vault over, and I'll yeah. It's just unfortunate loss of I assume not assume sorry. I think it's like a 50-50 at that point, right? Because if he lands behind and you don't send the vault early, you just take the M1.
yeah, and we see that. Yeah, and we just see that.
Oof.
We just see that elevation on this
Crazy
map.
use of elevation. I think Ormond Lake Mine is such a fun map on Lich, Walton.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like compared to maps such as TDS, which were sometimes familiar, also a very common map for this killer. There's almost just more spots to just use our power here.
Yeah. I think DDS is also a decently fun map. There is elevation. I really like maps with elevation on Lich. Like you've seen also Lich a bit on Wrecker's Yard. I don't like that too much. Though I'm not the biggest fan of Wrecker's Yard. I'll be honest. I find the map kind of dull, personally. That might be a hot take. I'm not sure.
The fact that you can have two cranes is enough for me to sort of desensitize that map a little bit. But
Not fair. The two crane RNG, but whenever for some reason whenever I'm playing it, it's always two cranes for the survivors. But whenever I do once on that map, or whenever I have to play survivor and the rare instances I do, it's always buses, man.
yeah, and as we see this
Oh,
fourth gen popping here.
one gen remaining. Are we going to see another skulls?
Yeah,
Bruh, we are. Well, it looks like we're gonna slug here. Try to stop this last gen from popping.
I think the killer actually is actually more
Yeah,
checking on the gen progression, and that seemed not being a very lot there.
yeah, fair, fair. And looks like it was about, I think that sounded like a 25%, I think, like around that area. So this is looking like a 4K one Walton. We're entering the 1v2 with an injured survivor and with two pain rest charges and pop as well. Like
Yeah, I mean, at this point of the trial now, just this is just one of those scenarios where it just feels unwinnable for the survivors now because the moment Ace gets found, it's just like,
yeah.
oh
I mean
shit, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised with the current gen prog. Jaden here has a lot of time. They could commit like a tag here onto Nancy. But they do find Ace. I was gonna say they could commit a tag to Nancy, right, and like have two injured survivors to play with, but they do spot Ace. They're gonna commit a chase from what I see, and I was gonna say like another uncrouchable skulls. We're gonna get a mage hand though, and I think does
Oh
Ace
yeah.
make it? Oh, an
Oh
insta skull this time, spawning right on top of Ace's head. I find that so hard to react, honestly.
yeah. That was just a bit unfortunate from our Ace player there.
We do have our eruption aura reading as well, and we do see Nancy. I think this is a 4K one at this point.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that. And Nancy, yeah, just
Yeah. They know it's a
just making
4K
the
one.
loss.
Yeah, and we're going to be giving this set to Winter here with a 4K one against a 10 stage for fresh. Well, yeah, 10 stage is always yep. I'll be honest,
Yeah.
it's a bit late for me. My bad. Yeah, 10 stages are always for fresh. But yeah, 4K one to 10 stage. I mean, granted the it was unlikely that last gen finishes. I think like the results are still pretty close, right? It's not too far off of a 10 stage and a 4K one. I feel like a 10 stage could become a 4K one very quickly. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, that does give the set to Winter's Killer. Jaden played really well, and getting them that win with that 4K one, very unlucky on some of those Flight of the Dams for our survivors. And also very unlucky that K, I think, had some technical issues where they had to go AFK for a bit on that first set. But we will be going straight into our artist set here, which is Winter's pick on artist. And we have Momo on the artist. On Cold Tower 2, what do you think, Walton? Momo is like, I mean, Momo's kind of cracked. They're pretty well known here.
Oh yeah. Everyone sort of knows Monroe being a light win streak guy, and
Yeah.
they were just a pretty damn good killer.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, they have to be
thinking
to get a win streak that large, right?
yes.
Now,
However, I have
uh,
not really seen him on many other killers, so it'll be interesting to see how he does on this artist set here.
well, based off of that first bird usage, pretty good. Pretty good so far. We do have another, what do you call that? Another totem build here, but instead of Wretched, it's just Thrill Ruin, and then we're supporting it with Corrupt Intervention Pain Rest. And
Yeah, this is a build that I
oh,
also do like a lot.
uh, playing that Shack with the pallet down, it's always good to see. Definitely art, like I believe you said in one of our previous matches that we've casted, it's very playable for artists with the pallet down. One of those killers
Oh
who
yeah.
can do it. Yep. And a thing to note is that we did lose our thrill in the middle of that at the end of that first chase, which is good for our killer. If we're gonna lose a totem, I'd rather lose thrill instead of the ruin. And as for add-ons, we are obviously running severed hands, which I think in comp, right, like severed hands, you have to run that on artist is if it's allowed. Otherwise, it's just so cooked to play hit takes for this killer. And we do have the 15% hinder on Swarm. Very strong add-ons, very strong add-ons here.
Yeah, I just want to also say as well, our totem is actually our real totem is actually in the is actually
Yeah, in
in
check.
the factory.
Oh, will we get it to?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest.
basement save against artist moments,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. I don't think that's much. There's much Dwight can do there. That I think getting out of that situation requires artist fucking up more than Dwight playing exceptionally well.
Oh, playing for the beamer save there and not
Almost.
quite getting it.
A thing to note. Um, is that Dwight it hasn't been pain rest. So if Dwight dies here in basement, right? If they're unable to save him, we will have a pain rest charge that goes unused this trial.
Yeah, we might honestly we might see all survivors just leave Cobbled to die in the basement here and just try and get some triple gen pressure here.
Yeah, and we do see the gens pop. We do see also as well some of our other survivors working away on those gens, but it's not super progged right now. I think if they were just to stick these gens when Cobb here dies in basement, it would probably be around like 80% prog.
Oh, we see a bit of a bit of a
Oh
Christ tiger happening
my!
here. Very nice.
So I mean, like you were asking, I wonder how Momo's gonna do on these other killers. We could see it very well, very well.
Oh yeah, he definitely understands some artist mechanics. So very nice showing there.
Yep, getting a very good hit here. We do get Nia again. I just want to say, if Nia dies to a cross map bird by Momo, that might be a highlight of the highlight
Oh,
of one
hello
of
there, Nancy.
the season.
That would
Blocking that door is yeah. I think yeah, Cobb is dead, and that will be our first sacrifice with 3 gens remaining. However, like I said, we did not use that pain rest charge, so we will be our gen regression will be slightly worse. But I mean, with a tunnel out this early, I guess like it's still very playable, right? Like
exactly.
even without that pain rest charge.
I will say though, if we can get rid of this ruin in this 2-1, it'll be extremely doable for our survivors here.
Oh,
And we do get rid of that ruin. That is
uh,
absolutely that is huge coming into the 3v1.
yep, yeah. This is big. So very good timing by our survivors when to kill Ruin and when to when not to cleanse it. And I mean we have K here in the chase. At our pallet at 8. Sorry, pallet our gym at 8, going to the 9 hill. I think they take an M. No, they won't. They actually make it. Yeah, no, they do make it. They do get swarmed, and we do have our birds coming up momentarily. Because they threw that pallet, right? They couldn't cleanse right away, so they will get the power back despite shooting 2 birds. But it looks like we're gonna M1. Yeah, we're just gonna M1 here.
Oh,
That's
look at our 3 gem we got here, Mel. I've only just
yeah,
noticed this now. Oh wow.
yeah, it's pretty strong. Which is why I think Momo was comfortable just camping basement here because it's like close to the 3 gen. A thing to note is like Nancy couldn't fall that pallet there because if they did, it would reset their clear, and I think they would have just eaten a bird instead of an M1. Oh, ace!
Oh,
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 ace!
very nice juke there coming in from our ace player.
Oh my! Well played by Ace, honestly. Like very good patience.
Yeah, unfortunately, Momo just losing the patience game there.
Yeah. Ace like not rushing to get around past the birds, like running into the killer slightly, faking it with that little spin. Like good stuff. As someone who plays a bit of artist, I get sad when survivors do that because I get cooked. Because oh my gosh. But we are in chase here with K. I think if we down K here, like it'll be pretty good for us. It is looking a bit scary though, right? What do you think, Walton? Like um, we haven't used any of our pain reses because of what
Oh,
happened at the start. We're down to 1 gen. The gen
any
that
breakthrough
popped
three.
was the 3 gen. Oh no. I thought the gen that was gonna pop would be the one at 1, but our survivors identifying the 3 gen and deciding, hey, we're gonna go pressure it, and the taking the chase like to main there and then dying at 9 was very good by K, very good by um Leslie.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Like,
now this is looking much better from our survivors in the 2-1 scenario. Like we've broken the 3 gen. There's no more ruin in the game.
yeah,
This should almost feel outable for our survivors here.
this has to be outable unless the survivors make a major error. Oh,
Ooh,
a little cheeky emote there from Ace. Oppa.
hey, showing a bit of confidence there, and I like it. Or unfortunately, getting the melee cry. However, are we? Do we still? Do we?
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
what the gen pressure?
I
So the
didn't
gen at
even.
one did have pressure. I knew the gen at one had to have something. Oh my god.
Very, very good bait here from our ace player. Actually, just sort of showing himself after the hook on onto our Nancy. So
And then forcing the pull here. Are we gonna? So like if Ace dies here, we're gonna see I think a 7 stage 3 fresh.
that would be yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not too bad of a result on artists. Like, we've seen artists 4K, but we've also seen artists get staged. And like 7 stage 3 fresh is still in the upper end of like when artists get staged with what we've seen. We've seen games on artists where it's a bit lower.
Oh,
What a head on.
I
Oh
can't say
my.
I. Oh wow. However, this is our last fresh hook survivor, so this is best case scenario for Momo here. So
Yeah. I mean, if the survivors do this wrong, this might end up as a 4K zero as well, right? Like, what? That did not connect. No, that's disaster.
that is damn. That sucks if you're Momo.
Wait,
I
I
can't
think
follow that
that
to the
might be a
finish.
game-changing miss there.
It could be yes. However, do we? Oh, oh,
Oh,
we got an FCP
that's
play.
pretty tough. That's pretty tough.
Oh, I
However,
like.
everyone's injured now. I did like the for the people. I like the plan there. I like the plan there. Well played by our survivors.
Yes, however, I think there's only two ways to get out of this main building, Mel. I think only this one and that.
No,
Unless
there
there's
is
actually.
another way out where you come
Oh
up here
yeah.
and jump, but will we get M1? They do have the pallet. Oh my god!
However,
What these survivors are crazy.
where is it? Oh wait, our Nia's just gone.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my god.
Wait,
Wait. This is.
wait, wait, do we see a hatch escape here?
We might.
I think she gets the hatch here, Mel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even if we down to the bird, get down by the birds here, she like crawls into the.
Oh, oh
For
wow.
stage 2 fresh. Oh no, that gives a win condition of 4 stage 3 fresh or 5 stages for our killer here on Jinx.
Oh
I don't
wow.
know, man. Like,
Absolutely
well,
beautiful result there.
that end game. Holy, I honestly thought we were seeing 7 stage 3 fresh there. That
Yeah, that caught me off guard as well. That was very
when
nice.
I said right when I said like it looks like that bird miss could have been like game changing. I think it was right, like that had to be like if they hit that bird at the end, the one where they were running from the 7 tile or the 6 area bottom mid towards main when they like barely squeezed between the two birds shooting in the V shape, like if they got hit there, I'm pretty sure they just get tapped before they make it to main. That
Yeah,
is, yeah,
just a big game changer moment there from like potential, I believe,
yeah,
maybe 7-4 instead we got a 5 stage there.
yeah. I
So
think I was looking at 7-3 because yeah, and said, yeah. Oh my god, crazy result. So we'll be back really quick. I mean, oh wait, no, we are loading into our next match here. So we'll be seeing you like right now, actually, in our Blood Rush League main bracket season 4 here of Jinx versus Winter on our second game of our second set. With Jinx on the killer here with a win condition of, I was mistaken when I spoke before, we did hit 5 stages with a win condition of 6 stage 4 fresh. Oh, sorry, 6 stage or 5 stage 4 fresh. There we go. I'm joined with me by Walton. Walton, how are you? And we have once again a very artist build with only Pain Rest Corrupt as our regression, as we did have a
ooh,
match previously with that build as well.
very interesting. And honestly, with the result, with the win con that the killer needs, I don't dislike it at all, Mal.
Yeah, I know that's so fair. I mean, like I think this build also like very 4Kable with this build if you get that momentum on you, because like rapid agi like is very good for like agi is good for the macro, rapid's good for the chase, and if you get those quick chases because of rapid, right, and then you get those good hook placements because of agi, It could make up for the lack of gen regression. Oh no, Claude hit the tree. Very unfortunate.
Exactly, and we sort of see this rapid brutality value already, just getting towards this chase a lot more quicker.
Oh,
And wait,
what a door
that's
break!
rapid. I think that's rapid value Mal.
Yeah,
I'm pretty.
she. They got to the door so fast to break there. Claude couldn't make it around to the pallet.
Well,
Well
there you
played.
go. Rapid is just an insane perk apparently on this killer.
Oh yeah, no, rapid is very commonly around on Arthas because you don't get a lot of bloodlust when you're shooting out the birds. So like, getting the rapid is very good because you get the M1 sometimes because of the bird zoning, and it lets you keep up with the survivor a bit better, and then lets you position birds or get another M1 or even just like cut off survivors like that's crazy. A really really cool perk on the killer. Sometimes doesn't get as much value, but I think when you do get value out of it, it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, perfect example right there at that main building. So
Yeah,
might have to consider it in future games of artists.
it is something definitely to consider. It's something that like we've seen on artists. Like you said in our last time we cast an artist match, right, Walton? Artist is one of those killers where you see a lot of different builds on her. It's not no one. There's no real like ever you have to run this build, right? Like you see
Yeah,
variety.
exactly.
However, this hook placement is pretty strong here for our killer.
Yeah, we can sort of interrupt like all these gens here as we see
Are we gonna
that
get
gen over
second?
by logs popping.
Are we gonna secure a second stage on finesse here?
Well, we know our Momo is just sitting that shallow 5 gen. So
Yeah,
I'd be curious as
Matt
to
is
know
playing
what.
this so well. Oh my god, it is the second stage. We just saw all survivors. Opa.
Oh, and we know I think we know where everyone is here,
Yeah,
Mel.
yeah, we did see all the survivors. We know one was bottom mid, and then we saw two of them top here. They're gonna pull, right? I think they're gonna pull soon. Yeah, there we go. The pull does happen, but this means that the tunnel out can happen all that much quicker. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I just don't think they get this. I don't think this chase will last very long at all, Mel.
No, it's not.
I think they
And we
just go.
do.
I think they just go down here.
Yeah,
Maybe going off a pallet save. Yeah, yeah. I thought so. As we
yep. They're
find
like dying
out.
under the pallet here, playing for the save. We're gonna get an M1 here to punish Jake for it. But I wonder if another survivor would rotate possibly for the pallet save. It is really risky, right, to commit to these saves. But if they do get the save, it's big payoff. They could also like perhaps they manage to pick finesse here before Mads gets back.
And
Yeah,
they
they
actually
do.
do, yeah. However, the killer doesn't really lose much from that, considering the killer only needs another 3 stages, I believe, to achieve this win con.
3 stages and 2 fresh hooks after
Yes.
this. Oh no, 3 stages after this, or 2 stages and 2 fresh hooks after this. Yep.
So
Aji value right here.
yeah, it just kind of worked out for Mads in the end.
Yeah. If we get one more hook stage, we could literally camp it out till they're dead and we will win the game. I mean, if we hook either acid or Momo, sorry. If we hook finesse, they just kind of die. But I think if we hook finesse, we're in 4K territory.
Well, yes. However, we saw last match we fought the same scenario, and then next thing you know, Survivors managed to pull off a 5 stage result. So
Yeah,
it's very possible the Survivors could
I mean,
definitely
it's
get
a.
out.
I think artists, because of their lack of mobility, it can be a very volatile matchup. If you take the artist to the correct spots on the map with good death spots and stuff like that, right? Like you could definitely turn the match around. But with the win condition of just this many stages, it's looking very hard for our survivors. I think they
Yeah.
could have shot that bird.
Oh, I don't think. Oh, I think our killer just didn't really think that would occur.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
but
my.
and we get the melee crow on acid here, and this is our third threshold here. So I'm pretty sure if the killer decides to camp this out fully until death, I think this is a win for Jinx here.
Yeah. So this puts us on our on 4 fresh, 4 hooks, 3 fresh. If we get one more stage, that's not a fresh hook. Like if we either hook Jaden or finesse, that's a tie. And if we get 2 more stages, that's a win. Or if we hook Momo, that is a win. So this is looking very hard here for our survivors with 2 generators remaining. And speaking of hooking Momo, Walton,
I think my mind just dies here, just zone in this
there's
corner.
nothing you could do here at Momo, I think.
Yeah.
Like you have to hit some insane like fake on the birds to dodge it and then get maybe a pallet vault. Oh, and the firecracker does not connect. Very unlucky. And this does secure the set. for Mats here. Mats secures the set for Jinx, giving them 1-1, bringing us letting us go to our tiebreaker. And I have something to say, Walton, about the
Ooh.
tiebreaker.
Ooh.
It's
What do you,
unknown, and I kind of love that killer. I'll be honest.
yeah, don't worry. It's never Mel without the unknown being in there somewhere. So this, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for an unknown tiebreaker. Done them before, and they always result in really good games.
Yeah, unknown games are always bangers. But the game is not over yet, so we can still play for best result here. What a swing! Getting the down here on finesse.
Yeah, as
If
we
we
also
get an injure here, if we get an injure here, especially if we get a down here, if we down Jake, if we down Jaden here on the Jake. Oh no, Momo's here. Oh,
oh,
wait,
everyone.
hold
Uh,
up. What?
I think we get. Oh, I think the
Oh,
survivors have just accepted.
yeah, I think the survivors are like, yeah, we're let's, yeah,
Yeah, they just accepted defeat here.
yeah. We can see acid running in. Yeah, looks like yeah, survivors are just kind of done with the set. Okay, we
Yeah,
have a 4 slug here for a 4K2 result for Jinx.
yeah. I mean, just as we were talking about before with the build variety, this is just like perfect example of Rapid just showing off in this set
Yeah,
here.
Rapid and Agi. Rapid getting some of those early hits, early downs, and Agi getting these hook placements, right? Like some of these hooks have been really hard to save. As we saw earlier, finesse, right, was they were unable to save finesse. They go second and all that, and the pain res did go through. We had 3 pain res charges. I think all of our perks here got value.
Yeah, especially Rapid being quite the elephant in the room here. So
Mhm.
congratulations to Rapid for really showing off in this set as we go into the which tiebreaker very
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, I mean, looks like we're gonna be hooking everyone, you know. And as for unknown, our tiebreaker will be taking place on my favorite map, Ormond Lake Mine. It's you know, when we were deciding the balancing of for this season, I might have pushed for Ormond Lake Mine on the unknown just a little bit. So I'm very excited to see people play it. It's always been such a banger. We've had some crazy explosive games on this map. I think the only 4K5 I think in this season, Walton, has been on unknown in the Armand Lake mine by
Oh,
I believe your team.
yes, JD being a very good unknown player. So
Yeah,
not
crazy
shocked
good
to see that.
unknown. Yeah, man. Oh my god. And we're yeah, so I'm so excited. I always like wondering what add-ons we're gonna see. What perks are we gonna see? We've seen some variety as well. I assume we're gonna see footprint cast. I assume we're gonna see like maybe obscure game cartridge or front page article. Those are the very common ones, Ran. It's always fun. Sometimes you'll see notebook, the Hinder one, I believe it's Notebook of Theories, like the Hinder lasts 2 seconds longer from the direct hit of the UVX. And I assume we're gonna see Corrupt Pain Res and Erupt at one point, or if not just Corrupt and Pain Res and Ruin or something. Corrupt Pain Res turn back, kind of those kind of builds. We might see some brutal, we might see some agi, but I'm very excited. And looks like we're loading into the next match now, and we're gonna be seeing some unknown here with Jinx versus Winter in our tiebreaker of main bracket, round 3 here in season 4 of Blood Rush League. Walton, we're in the unknown set, and it looks like we is that Vanishing Box?
I'm
Sorry,
not very
the
I'm not
icon
very
is
fond of add-ons. So please enlighten me if it is.
I think that is Vanishing Box legal in this? I'm fairly certain that's Vanishing Box. Well, I'll figure it out in a second. Sorry, but we do have batteries included. Which what are your thoughts on batteries included, Walton?
Hmm. I don't. I've always seen batteries being a good pet, but for a girl like I know I'm not very certain on it. So it'll be interesting to see if Mads can pull some value out of that batteries here as we sort of get mind gamed at this 4 lane here.
Yeah.
We just go down here.
Oh my God, Mads did a very good first chase here. We do have a bit of gen pressure here by our survivors. I believe they're doubling a gen, and we hopefully will get a. Oh no, what is this Pain Res RNG? It's so far away. But they did let go
Ooh.
of the gens? Oh my, I think we
And
will get this Pain
we're
Res.
near an active gen as well.
Wait, will we hit take? Did they leave to hit take?
Will
Did they
this be the
wiggle?
stop
Did they
pain
wiggle?
rate?
Oh,
Oh, huge.
what a potential game-winning hit take, and it's a vanishing box here. All right, if you notice there, finesse did get weakened. So vanishing boxes, when a generator is finished, every survivor working the generator when it gets finished gets weakened. The counterplay is you have a survivor 99, they're weakened and finish all the gens. And if you're doubling a gen, make sure to let go at the last second so that only one person finishes it. This is big. That was such a big hit take. I think a hit take
Yeah.
such as that in this set against this level of survivors on this killer can turn a game from a 4K to stages.
Yes, that was a very nice heads up play from our Winter Survivors. Really coming that hey, I hit one hit and I'm out. So
Yeah.
very nice stuff. As we see, the battery is actually starting to show up here.
Yeah. I think to note also, Vanishing Box used to be very strong on Unknown when they came out. It has gotten nerfed over the 2 years Unknown has been in Dead by Daylight. The nerfs that they've been giving it is like they've been really hitting the clone generation speed. So Vanishing Box, if you notice on the icon of our clones there at the bottom left, the third icon from the right, it's very very slow. It's usually 40 seconds. Oh, sorry, 45 seconds. But it is currently like, if I recall correctly, it's 80% slower. So
Oh
we're looking
wow.
at maybe like 70 seconds per clone. Like it really hurts the macro. Sure, hitting UVX speeds it up and lowers the total duration, but like, I don't know. I still think Vanishing Box, the downside is just so painful. You could run it with Footprint Cast, which is better macro for the killer, but like I don't know, not super big fan of it. I could see the potential, right? Like I mean, I might eat my own words here. Mads might get some crazy vanishing box value, but yeah, we do get the unhook here. Very good unhook. We do get a double infect, and I don't know, Walton. What do you think? Like, eh.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
not, I'm I'm not very sure. I'm not very sure to be honest, Mel. As we get this down onto Momo here.
second stage too fresh with 3 gens remaining. And we do have 2 clones. We're gonna lose a clone. So another thing with Vanishing Box, right, is it really hurts when you lose a clone.
I can imagine. So yeah, considering 70 plus seconds just to get another one back. So
Yeah.
you're
Maybe
really you're really you're making a bit of a risk there, but I guess it can work in the right scenario.
yeah, I mean, I think is though our other add-on, Obscure Game Cartridge, very strong. After teleporting, for 20 seconds, you got 30% vault and break speed. However, there is a bit of counter synergy there with Vanishing Box as you generate clones slower. So sometimes you won't be able to teleport. And the gen does finish in the background here. And we could see the, I believe was it Acid that finished the gen? If it was Acid finishing yeah, it was Acid finishing the gen. So they do get weakened there from our Vanishing Box.
Okay.
This could be the Vanishing Box value we need. Acid finishing that gen, getting weakened while injured. If they get just tapped here, this could be very good for our killer.
Oh yeah, and I really just noticed about also I didn't I just otherwise I've just noticed that finesse here has also weakened. So maybe from
Yeah,
that
they
gen as
finished the
well.
first gen, the very first gen. They're the ones that got weakened. However, they do manage to dodge it. So, does Momo go second? No, Momo doesn't go second off of
No.
that. No.
However, I'm pretty sure if okay, we don't opt to chase.
Yeah, yeah, this is
We could
stages.
see batteries get value now, considering we've had 4
Oh yeah,
gens.
batteries. Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot battery. I was so interested in seeing Vanishing Box. I've not seen this used in a long time in comp here. So I was just sorry. I was just really interested to see how it goes. But we do have batteries, and what a teleport.
Very nice heads up play here from Mads, and
Yeah,
nearly got all survivors injured, and
this
about
could
to be
snowball.
yeah, and about to be Death Hook survivor on Acidia.
I mean, with this many gens finished, right, and all over the map, we pretty much have permanent Bloodlust 1 with batteries included. So, like, our chase power will go up all around these finished gens. But, like,
Yeah.
is it too little too late? Maybe? I don't know. They do get the reset on Finesse. I'm sure the other survivor with Finesse is also getting reset. With 1 gen remaining, I don't know. This is if I was playing in this position, I'd be very very skeptical if I was able to get a 4K, especially against like teams like this, right?
Oh yes, indeed. As we get a double infect on both our Ace and Jake here, if we can get a
Yeah,
reject tag,
this is gonna
and we
hit.
should
Yeah,
be actually. Oh,
yeah. I mean,
very
like
good.
we might see it down here. Yeah, we do.
Oh, and I think we actually got stuck there
I
at the
I
tar here
think
now.
yeah, I think they either got stuck or they like kind of hesitated because they thought they were gonna like unknown was gonna double back, but I'm not sure. But that does get us another hook stage, so that puts us at I
5 stages.
believe 5 stages. Yeah, 5 stage 3 fresh. I mean, on Ormond, if this was Wrecker's Yard, I would say 5 stages is like you're hitting the average. On Ormond Lake Man, I think it's slightly stronger for unknown. So I'm thinking like
Oh,
7 stages, 8 stages if you're playing stages is like the average on unknown. Very good hit here on
yeah.
Momo. Will we
Unfortunately,
see a
Momo
spit
getting
through the ramp? Oh no, Momo doesn't go up the ramp. We get a UV exit here. I think Momo should die here if Mads could get this
is this the
UV
hit tank
exit.
actually coming in? Yeah, we have Acid here coming for a hit tank.
Yeah, no.
Oh, very nice, very
Very
great
good.
play.
Yeah, very good there. Momo not able to get around. The thing with hit tanks against unknown, right? If the survivor's weakened and injured, it makes it a bit harder to hit tank. It changes how you hit tank the unknown hit tank for them, right? Instead of like standing behind the survivor blocking a hit, you have to stand in front of unknown, making it hard for them to hit the shot so that the survivor can dodge.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out in the end there, but
Yeah. Oh,
that's
this
it. That's
is three Deathhook survivors. Oh my. I mean, like, fair, kind of going for stages here. We are on our 6 stage 3 fresh. If we could kill a survivor, turn this into a 1v3, maybe? Maybe? Like, the gens do have a bit of prog here. We do have our 5% haste from batteries. I'm trying to think, Walton, did we get vanishing box value? Did the survivors getting weakened from finishing a gen matter?
I think it. I think it. I think it did, but it also didn't because I don't think really we got any tags as a result. But it still
No. I
still
think
caused the
it
survivor to
almost
think
did.
about it.
It
Yeah,
almost did. Remember when Finesse was coming to pull Momo and Momo almost reached second? If the Finesse being weakened caused them to like get delayed even just maybe like 3 seconds longer and Momo went second, I would have said like yeah sure good vanishing box value that's yeah. But so far not really, and the last gem does finish. We are 6 stages on board. We have to go get the down here on Jaden. Our survivors are going to be playing this hit takes. I think they're even gonna have Finesse die for Jaden here.
yeah. If we can do anything to deny this last fresh hook, that would be absolutely
That'd be
perfect for
big.
our survivors. I
And
think we still get our shack out here actually.
yeah, and I mean for Mads, right? If you manage to get this down, oh what a stun! They didn't get the spit, but they do get the teleport. Oh no, they're trying to
Actually,
fake the teleport. We do get the spit. No, we don't. Oh
and
no.
we can sort of hold the survivor here now.
Um, the thing is though, like if you're trying to play for the hatch, right? You can't really hold them here because the survivor will just eat the first spit, vault into it, and run towards the hatch. But we do have there's another survivor here, by the way, to the right. We heard the clone get cleansed. So there is
Ooh.
no hatch play moment there. Oh, hello.
Hello team.
We're just gonna keep spitting here? Are they just gonna run in and hit take?
I,
Now with Jaden being injured, this is very hard now. Oh, they go into the locker,
ooh,
very smart play. And
I will.
Mads here doing a good job breaking line of sight.
I will say with the unknown buffs that we got recently, it's definitely a lot harder to break out the unknown
Yeah.
in power. So that might come into play here in this
With
scenario.
line of sight it does. This should hit by the way. Yeah, it does.
Oh,
When we get
almost.
tags, yeah. No, the survivors are too far away from the gate to make it a hatch make hatch
And
happen.
this should just
Yeah.
be a basement hook and a
Yeah,
death
basement
hit.
hook and possibly they leave this survivor to play basement saves against unknown is kind of it's playable. It's playable, especially when no one is weakened, but like it's still risky. If they leave now, they concede 2 extra hook stages. Oh, but
Oh
if they
yeah,
manage to hook trade here, they might only concede 1 hook stage.
yeah.
And
However,
if
look
Mats
look how
hops
far
up
the
into
gate
this
is
here,
though now. I
it is
don't
very.
think.
Oh, there.
Oh,
They get a teleport?
yes, but we also zone the survivor away from the gate, so
Yeah.
that doesn't really work out for the survivors
They
here.
have to get a spit here. Bounce it off of that, you could connect. Oh, that works too. You could
I just
bounce
don't think
the
it's
center of the two pallets here with the snow mount to bounce it up onto the other side. Oh, the
Oh
cleanse. The buffs make it easier to cleanse, but it doesn't change how long it takes to cleanse, right? If you have no loss blockers and the survivor is just looking at you through the floor. No, oh, that could have been a down through the floor. He climbed the stairs. No! Unfortunate.
I will quickly say here, Mal, the endgame timer is actually
It's going
going
really
down.
low.
So
Yeah.
if we don't, yeah, okay, we're down. I
I
was
think
gonna say if the survivor wasn't so close,
the
sort of
gate.
wasn't
It
close, so
was
close to the
yeah.
gate,
Wait,
we could have
can
killed him with
can
the
we
endgame
zone
time.
Ace here? Can we zone Ace away from the? No, I don't think picking Mads is correct here. I think Mads always dies the end game. You could have possibly body blocked Ace, maybe. I don't know. I guess the timer is still yeah. I think yeah, nah, fair enough. This is still a very good result here. I think 9 stages on unknown. Like this is within the realms of what you're expecting if you're on this map.
Oh yeah, very respectable result here coming in from Mads, and honestly, I think the survivors can definitely achieve this result.
Yeah, yeah. The survivors played really well, by the way. At the end there, everyone coming in to try and help Jaden get away from the unknown to preserve those hook stages. Sorry, the hook trade in basement as well. I think it's such a big that was such a big play. So instead, um, it didn't save the stages. They still got 9 stage, but if it almost paid off. Like if Mads made even like one error in that zoning away from the gate and the chase, right? Or if the other gate all the way at 11 was open, I think that would have been an 8 stage game or even a 7 stage game.
Oh yeah, exactly. As we oh never mind.
Yeah, and we will be loading in, so that gives a win condition of 10 stages and a tie condition of 9 stages for fresh. Here for our killer, we'll be seeing looks like it is Jaden on the unknown. Here in Ormond Lake Mine playing for Winter. And looks like they're using the shears, which is my favorite unknown weapon personally. And from what we see here, it looks like we are seeing, I think that is Notebook of Theories, Footprint Cast for our add-ons, and we're seeing Ruin Thrill. Eruption, Pain Res, no corrupt here on the unknown, which is has there been a set of unknown with no corrupt? I'm not too sure. I think this might be the first set of unknown without corrupt, and we do get the M1 here. Walton, once again joined by Walton. As I mean, we've been kind of just going straight through all of these games. Walton, what do you think? Like, no corrupt intervention.
Hmm. I feel like it's not a bad shout, but it's all dependent on this first chase.
Yeah, that's true. I think the note also see how fast that clone is. Like we already have a clone out compared to a vanishing box, and we do get the clone
Oh,
value.
I will just quickly say we see two tomes being cleansed in the background, and
Yep, and that
good
is
night to
goodbye
ruin,
ruin.
and
I think Mads could just let go of that totem at this point, right? Like unless they're worried another totem is in play, I guess. But yeah, no, that's everything. And the survivor should know 3 out of the 4 killer pricks right now.
yeah, and it's probably fair to probably assume what the rest of the build's going to be. So I don't think the survivors will have to worry about any weird niche perks. So yeah,
Yeah,
not looking pretty good for them so far.
I'm very what do you call that? If I was Jaden, I would be very happy with this position.
Yeah, I'm not even though we've lost both our hex terms here.
Yeah, that first choice is really good. And the what do you call that? They were able to get them to a pretty decent hook. They did get pulled really quickly, but we're off immediately to chase them once again. We get a spit here that always connects, yeah. I guess no, even if Cobb double backs there, I think that always connects based off the timing of that.
Yeah. Now what tile do we have here at this over at 1?
Ooh, this is a very playable tile here for unknown. Yeah,
Oh yeah, there we go.
very good spit there to get that down. A thing to note is we have Notebook of Theories. So when unknown gets a direct hit of UVX, right, we get a 6% hinder. Notebook of Theories increases the duration of that hinder for 2 more seconds, which is slightly longer. A 6% hinder doesn't sound like much, but it can mean that you get a hit when you otherwise wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. I'm not very fond of a lot of unknown items, but sounds like it could come in pretty
Yeah,
clutch in certain
it, it's
tiles.
it's a very if you're doing unknown ones, you definitely see this add-on used a lot. And our second add-on is Footprint Cast. I don't think it's a very hot take, but I think Footprint Cast is Unknown's best add-on. It makes it so that when you get a weaken on a survivor, it instead of 10 seconds off of the clone spawn time, it's 15 seconds. So it's 50% more. We
Wow,
stop.
okay.
Oh, I
Oh,
was gonna say
bit
we
of
stop the 4 the people. We don't, Walton.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm surprised that went through. To be honest, that looks like it was most certainly not gonna. That wasn't gonna
yeah.
go through.
I bet Nancy was mashing the for the people button when they started that heal. That came in like frame perfect. Oh my. We get a spit here? No, we don't.
Oh,
It was slightly
hang on,
short.
now,
Very
if we can
unfortunate.
make this bottom side here, this will be perfect for Cobb J here.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh, we
gosh.
bait the
Get the
TP as
teleport.
well.
Oh no. We don't have obscure game cartridge, right? So if we had obscure game cartridge right now, um, that TP wouldn't be as bad as we could do a zoning break with like that 30% break speed, right? But yeah, no, that's without it, it's a bit cooked. Now you don't have your mobility and you don't get anything out of using it mid chase like that without getting a tag.
Yeah, and just Cobb J just really holding his last chase very
Yeah.
well here at these TL walls. Oh,
Ooh, losing
really
the 50. I think Jaden is playing very heavy M1 here. Like they're going for very safe spits, which is very, very fair. Like sometimes you just gotta do that with unknown. Ooh,
Oh,
because it hit that slope, by the way, it bounces up and to the left. There is a little slope on the bottom of
oh
some of these
wow.
tiles. Yep.
That
You
was
could use it to mix up survivors, but that was unfortunate. They were going for an insta-pop there, but you cannot insta-pop on that barrel corner because it's
oh,
sloped.
and we see two gens pop from Cobb
Yeah.
J's
Oh
final
my.
chase.
The survivors are kind of cooking.
Do we see maybe a hit tank coming in for Cobb J here?
Uh, perhaps. I think they should. Oh
Oh, we
my.
missed the UV.
They just Cobb is cooking, man. Cobb is cooking. If I was Jaden right now, I'd be sad. I've had
Yeah,
this happen so many times to me where we had a potentially good looking
yeah.
game and then I just
There's
fuck up
a
a chase. I know
hit
that
tank
feeling.
as we
There's gonna
mentioned
be a
before.
survivor stop here. Yeah, yeah, there we go. So this is how you ideally hit tank against unknown. We
Oh,
get the
look, there's a
TP.
UVX.
They double
Wait,
back.
does Nancy come in?
Yeah,
Beautiful,
Nancy
very
is. You can't. Nah. You have to M1 Nancy here.
This is
Yeah.
very good team, very great team play coming here from Jinx, and
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful chase coming here from Cobb J.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't spit through that silo if they decide to flare out instead of like peeling in. And if they peel in, if they don't hug the left wall, if they like hug the right wall, the shot through the floor does not connect as it's too far out of range of the UVX.
And hang on, is this last time you're gonna pop here? Actually.
I think. Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
Holy.
Oh
I
my
think
goodness,
the
now
survivors kind of cooked that game.
the survivors played that
I think
absolutely phenomenally well.
Jaden agrees too with a bit of no head wiggles there. Oh my god, I know this feeling a lot. Oh man, but no, the survivors honestly, I think Cobb honestly is all of the games Cobb has been in. Cobb has kind of cooked. Oh, that was really close.
Yeah,
That's
Cobb
awesome.
J absolutely just having incredible chases,
We get a TP down here.
especially during that last chase. As we
Yeah, we do get a
should we
TP
get this
down here.
down here? Oh wait, hang on.
No,
We
Nancy
have
should take this.
does she
Oh
block
yeah,
this? Very
yeah, she
nice body
does.
blocks
I think
here.
he's so. I think he's very out here. Mads comes into hit take and like he's out. There's no way UVX gets the down here because they're less than 6 seconds away from the sorry, less than 8 seconds away from the exit and they're
Oh,
yeah, they're out.
see a bit
We're gonna
of
TP
bags
back.
going in there.
Oh, a clone disappeared because it spawned. Oh my, max of 4 clones. But yeah, they're not making an effort to crawl the hatch. That is going to be our game here with Jinx here getting the win 2-1 against Winter. Really strong teams and really amazing games here. And that's going to be a 5-stage 2 fresh here on the Unknown. Oh my, Walton, I love Unknown sets. Sorry if I was just yapping a lot about random stuff about their add-ons.
That's all right. No, that was a very fun last set of unknown game slots, especially
Yeah,
from the Jinx Survivors set. That was just
bro, I
that
swear.
was awesome. That
Cobb,
was just
man.
awesome.
Cobb was just cooking. Cobb J on the Dwight. Crazy stuff by them. Big props. And Nancy as well. K supporting Cobb there was so big. Getting the for the people, I think, was also game changing there. The
Oh
for
yeah,
the the for the
if
people
that,
might have been game winning because Cobb did take a tag like fairly like I think a third of their way into that final like into that chase they had with that they had to drop. If the for the people didn't go off, I think Walton that could have possibly be a lot closer considering that the win condition was 10 stages.
I agree. Yeah, if that SB going off was just absolutely game changing there. So
Yeah.
Very well played there from
No, that's
SLS.
crazy. And yeah, no, that means Jinx takes it 2-1 against Winter. Amazing stuff. I'm very excited to see more of these teams go and our continue on in our Blood Rush League. It's not over for them as Winter will be going to lower brackets, and we will see still see still see some crazy games. Maybe Winter they have gotten a Blight game, by the way, Walton. Winter has gotten a Blight game. We have seen Momo on the Blight here in Blood Rush League. Maybe we'll see it again. I'm hoping. It's always such a treat to see Momo play Blight. So I'm glad they're still in it. And obviously I'm very excited to see more of Jinx in the main bracket here. Oh my god, these teams are so cool. But
They really are. They really are.
yeah. But thank you for casting me with me again, Walton. I hope you've enjoyed this. And I hope everyone who's watching also enjoyed this. Thank you all for being here. Um, I'm Mal. This is Walton. Um, yeah, this has been Blood Rush League Season 4 of Jinx versus Winter. Such an amazing set, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Keep in touch by checking our Discord for updates on our games and our schedules, following our Twitch channel to see if when we go live, so you can catch all of these games casted live. And also, if you're looking for more VODs, I'm sure I mean, you're on our YouTube channel if you're seeing this. So check out the other stuff on our YouTube channel and subscribe to see when we get new VODs up. Take care, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Bye bye.